Hey guys, I'm here to do a book haul, as you can see behind me, and they're flipped around because no spoilers, besides Magnus up there, because Magnus wants to show off, I guess. I'm in front of my new piano, which if you guys follow me on Instagram, you know that Jake got me a piano. I actually took lessons as a kid. I ended up giving up piano lessons and I've always regretted it. Later on in school in 6th grade, I did join band, and I was in band for 6th through 10th grade, and I played the clarinet. So I do know how to read music, but yeah, I've always wanted to learn the piano because I only took like a few really brief lessons as a kid. And so I have one now, and it's beautiful, and I love it so much. Here, I'll play you a little something something. It's not very good, but I want to learn that someday. I know parts of it's like insanely fast and it's going to be like all but impossible for me to learn that, but someday. I want to show you a couple audiobooks and ebooks that I have first. Everything. I got Magnus Chase early. I listened to the very beginning, but then I ended up getting the physical copy, and so I'm kind of like reading that. More on that in a minute. I got the Copper Gauntlet, and this is the sequel to this book, which I own but have not read yet. And then I got Layer of Dreams by Libba Bray, and no, I've not read the first one, The Diviners, and I know it's fairly large. Also a very large audiobook. It's very long, so I don't know. I know for sure that this is at my library, so maybe I'll finally read The Diviners and then listen to this. I also got the audiobook Why Not Me, which I am currently listening to this. Really like it. It's by Mindy Kaling. I haven't read her other book because I know she has another one and like everyone loves it, but I loved her in The Office, and The Office is like one of my favorite TV shows of all time. Ebooks, I don't have like a ton of new books, but I just got one like yesterday or the day before, so I wanted to share that with you. I saw that this ebook was $1.99 and I got it. It's More Happy Than Not by Adam Silvera. Honestly, all of my Goodreads friends have given this book 5 stars, and I read a very short synopsis, but I almost don't even want to know that much going into it. I just want to dive in, and I'm pretty sure I'm gonna love it. And then besides that, I don't really know what else I've gotten like new on here that you guys don't know about. I've mentioned the Outlander series many times. I got the first 7 books for like $2 one day, and I read the first one, Outlander, and then I would like to get to Dragonfly and Amber by the end of this month or next, but I don't know. There's just a lot of other books I want to read right now. I also got Wish You Were Italian by Christian Ray, and this has been recommended to me on Goodreads. I think there's other books like this. Oh yeah, right here. Fool Me Twice, Not in the Script. Yeah, so it's been recommended to me. I think it was like $1 one day, and I read the synopsis and liked it. So that does it for ebooks and audiobooks. Let's move on to the books. By now you should have seen my Percy Pack, the last Percy Pack unboxing. If not, go watch that. I have The Sword of Summer by Rick Riordan, and this is Magnus Chase and the Gods of Asgard, book 1. Get excited about this book. It's so freaking good. If you love his other books, you'll love this. It just has the humor that makes you laugh out loud, but it's like Rick really knows what he's talking about, and he's done his research, and it's all really interesting to read about. The only thing I know is from like the Marvel movies, Thor and the Avengers, and that's all I know about Thor and Loki. And Thor and Loki are both mentioned in this, and Odin and all of that, and I love it. So good. Next, I have The Beautiful Library of Souls by Ransom Riggs, and this is my October book pick for my Goodreads group. So if you want to read this book and join in and discuss with us, join my group. Anyone can join. It's Read Along with Prices Wrong. It's on Goodreads. I'll link it below. But this is book 3, and I've been waiting for this. I loved Hollow City was so good. I really liked Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children as well. Next, I have a birthday gift outside of like BookTube. I would say my top 2 favorite YouTubers are Carrie Hope Fletcher. It's way past my bedtime. My other favorite is Zoella. Jake got me her book, and I know there's a lot of controversy about this, but I've been wanting to read it. He actually looked on my Amazon wish list and told me, quote, it was insane. He actually like saved all these pictures to his phone, he told me later. and then went into Barnes & Noble and just like searched until he could just find a cover that he recognized. So yeah, he did good. But yeah, I've been wanting to read this for a while. Then I got for my birthday some Barnes & Noble like gift cards, and so one book that I bought was The Demon King, and I didn't own this already. I love this book. I love this series. I highly recommend, if you love fantasy, to check out this series. It's by Cinda Williams Chima, and it's fantastic. There's 4 books total. I really, like, makes me so sad when I see my bookshelf and it's missing some of my favorites, and so this is one of them. So I don't own the other 3 yet, but someday I will. I'm just happy that I at least have one of them, so I can look at my shelf and then just remember just how good this book is. It really is. It's so good. And then another book that I got for my birthday is The Heart of Betrayal, and this is by Mary E. Pearson. This is book 2 in the Remnant Chronicles. And the first book, I think I gave it 4 stars, but I really enjoyed some aspects, and then some aspects of it kind of like bugged me or whatever. I kind of guessed some stuff early on, plot-wise, and just, I don't know, but I really did enjoy it overall, and by the end, I think it's heading somewhere really good. So I knew that I wanted to get the second one, which I don't even know when this came out. I think it came out just a couple months ago, not that long ago. But yeah, the first one's called The Kiss of Deception. Let me know if you guys have read this, if you thought it was better or what. Don't spoil me, of course. But yeah, I'm hoping to read this soon. And then another book that I actually have owned for a couple months, but I forgot to show you in my last book haul, and that is Just Listen by Sarah Dessen. And I bought this used for just a couple bucks, but this is the first Sarah Dessen book I have ever read. I read it this year, and I loved it. I thought it was super good. Really good, and so all of you have been recommending me more books by her. I think that the consensus is that next I should read Along for the Ride. Penguin sent me this. It's October, so all the scary books are coming out. It's called Blood and Salt by Kim Liggett. I'm so scared just looking at this cover. If you guys don't know me, maybe if you're new to my channel, I can't do scary movies, and that sort of applies to books, but I haven't given it much of a shot, so I've accepted these, and I'm gonna make myself read them and just try them out, but I'm scared. On the inside it says, when you fall in love, you will carve out your heart and throw it into the deepest ocean. You will be all in, blood and salt. And it's about this girl named Ash that goes to Kansas. Something sinister and ancient waits among the rustling cornstalks of this village lost to time. Oh my gosh. And I might have some nightmares, but I want to try and read it. Okay, so next I have 3 books that Penguin sent me. Shelter, Seconds Away, and Found. It's by Harlan Coben, and I basically accepted these because one of my favorite authors of all time, Rick Riordan, apparently loves these books. So I said yes, I want to read them and see why he loves them. It's about a quick-witted, clever high schooler with wiry humor who fights his way through conspiracies, kidnappings, and mysteries to save those he loves after his father dies and his mom goes to rehab. Sounds pretty interesting. Next is another scary book, and it actually sounds really good. It is called Nightfall, and it's by Jake Halpern and Peter Kujaninski. It says if you loved Maze Runner or really anything that makes your blood pound, this is your read. It's the story of Marin, that's how you say her name, who lives on an island where sunrise comes every 28 years. When her village leaves to wait out the long night, she accidentally gets left behind, and it turns out she may not be alone when the shadows come. Oh, geez. So yeah, it says after 14 years of day comes 14 years of night. Don't get left behind. Dun dun dun. And then next I have Infinite Sea by Rick Yancey, and I read The Fifth Wave and loved it. I'm really excited about the movie coming out, and then just never continued on with this. And it's a lot smaller. I know there's a lot of mixed feelings about it, but I don't know when the next book comes out. I'm thinking soon. I need to go look that up. But I want to read this. Penguin sent it to me. This next book, I don't remember where I got it from, but it is called Into the Dangerous World by Julie Chivero. I believe this is about a girl that lives in Manhattan in a residence for the homeless, and she's an artist. and I believe that her father wants her to do more like classical art, but then she kind of joins in with this like graffiti group, and they kind of want her to do art like them. And then I guess she has like an art teacher that wants her to go to college. So there is art throughout it, and I love books with pictures. Like here is one picture inside. I really am into books about art, and I recently read I'll Give You the Sun by Jandy Nelson, and that's about two artists, and I love that. Next, I have a book that a lot of people were excited about, and that is The Rose Society by Marie Lu. Yes, I read Legend, but I never continued on, and I want to someday though. Yes, I do own the first book, The Young Elites, but I have not read it. So that was actually kind of my sort of plan at the end of September. If I had finished all the books that I had wanted to read, I was planning on reading The Young Elites, and that didn't happen because I didn't even finish the books I had planned on reading. So this is hopefully going to be read soon. You guys should let me know like what you think of The Young Elites in this, because I've heard amazing things. I don't think it has anything to do like with Legend. Legend was like a dystopian trilogy, but I don't know what this is really about. I kind of just never read the synopsis, but I trust Marie Lu. I really liked her writing style in Legend, and this book is beautiful. So yeah, hopefully I can get to this soon. Next, I have an arc of 1,000 Nights, and I actually had a giveaway for this, which is over now. This is similar to The Wrath and the Dawn, which everyone loved, kind of but me. So I'm a little hesitant to read this, but it doesn't mean that I'm not going to at least give it a shot and try. Next, I have a book called Dangerous Lies by Becca Fitzpatrick, and this is an arc. It comes out in November, so in a month, and it comes with this like really creepy letter. And this is, did I say it's by Simon & Schuster? So it's like the Witness Protection Program, and it's addressed to Dear Witness. And it's basically talking about how whoever this main character is has witnessed some sort of big crime, now a part of the Witness Security Program or Witness Protection. And it's talking about how she has to discard and destroy all possessions from her previous life, photos, social media accounts, etc. She can never return to the city from which she was relocated. And it's just like really intense, and you read this and like, oh, it got me excited about this book. She's currently in Nebraska, and I know that she saw like some sort of drug deal, and that's why the main girl is part of this Witness Protection Program. But I do know that she meets this guy, but she really can't open up to him because literally her whole life is just this big secret. Next, I have a book that I've had for a while, and for some reason I just like forgot to show you. This is an author. I've never read anything by her, like everyone else has, but I'm excited to, and I plan to. And this is A Book of Spirits and Thieves by Morgan Rhodes, and she's the author of the Fallen Kingdom series. I own all of those books in that series that's like out so far, but I haven't started. And I keep telling myself it's because I have so many other books that I want to read, and those books are all out, so why start this new fantasy series that I know I'm going to love, but then I'm just going to have to wait, you know, year after year, because I think it's only like half done or something. So yes, I have them, they're waiting for me, but I haven't read them yet. Next, I have a book that I've been wanting to read forever, My Life Next Door by Huntley Fitzpatrick, and this is such a cute cover. I have so many friends that love this book, and it is a like romantic contemporary book, and it was described as a beach read with depth. So I am excited about that. It says that there's incredible character development, irresistible love stories, always page turners. So I got this book, and I got The Boy Most Likely To. And it says here that it involves the characters from My Life Next Door, but you don't have to read My Life Next Door first. This next book is called Juniors, something Hart Hemmings, and I'm sorry. But it's the author of The Descendants, which I know that was a movie with George Clooney and Shailene Woodley. So yeah, this book is about a girl who moves into the guest house of a prominent family on a Hawaiian island and starts to feel for the first time ever that she's not in between, but like she belongs. And Hawaii setting, that Sounds incredible. This next book I think is probably going to be really scary, but it's called The Accident Season, and I know that Penguin was very excited about this. It says, accidents happen, our bones shatter, our skin splits, our hearts break, we burn, we drown, we stay alive. And it says that this family becomes accident prone every October. And last but not least, perfect for October, right? I'm still scared. It's called Slasher Girls and Monster Boys. 14 short stories from well-known YA authors. They're a mix of creepy, gory, horrifying, and perfect for gearing up for Halloween. Well, this has been way too long, so I'm gonna go. I'm actually gonna go read Magnus Chase some more because it's really good. And until next time, bye!